It was a long 8 months for Ghanaians during the 2012 election petition hearing. The Supreme Court then delivered the verdict in just 4 minutes. Daily courtroom coverage for the Graphic Communications Group was by the 2013 GJA Journalist of the Year, Mabel Aku Baneseh. Mabel has put together the 8-month proceedings in a book titled The Pink Sheets. The 10-chapter book, which was launched in Accra on Monday, takes us on Ghana's election petition journey.
For the entire 8-month duration of the 2012 landmark election petition hearing, the courtroom at the Supreme Court was packed daily. The battle for the presidency was taken to the Supreme Court on December 28, 2012, when Nana Akufo-Addo, his running mate Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, and the national chairman of the NPP, Mr. Jake Obechebilante, filed a petition on the grounds that there were widespread irregularities at some polling stations and were praying the court to annul these votes. Many got interested in Ghana's judicial process, and for this reason, words and phrases such as pink sheets, I put it to you, amicus curiae, contempt of court, found their way into the lingua of the man on the street. The journey ended on August 29, 2013, when the Supreme Court gave its final verdict. The 2013 GJA Journalist of the Year, Mabel Aku Baneseh of the Daily Graphic, who covered the proceedings, has documented her 8-month coverage in her book, The Pink Sheets.
I think that was the first time in Ghana's history that a president was being challenged through the courts. And so after everything, I realized that it was important for me to put into a book, so that for those who didn't have the opportunity to watch or read, to also have a feel of it. I would like to encourage my colleague journalists to, we've been writing every day. We write. But please, let's start writing books. We've gained so much experience. It's time we start writing.
Launching the book, a justice of the Supreme Court, Justice Joseph Akamba, commended the efforts of the author.
We have our political disagreements. Yes, sometimes we shout about these disagreements. Yes, sometimes we even threaten each other over them. In the end, we put our nation first. It is this quality which we demonstrated after the 2012 presidential election, when instead of going to war, we went to court to settle our disagreements over the election results. That singular step strengthened our democratic credentials and won us international respect in the community of nations. Permit me to congratulate Ms. Mabel Aku Baneseh on authoring such a historic book. She has added a valuable document to the country's democratic history, which should help current and succeeding generations to have a greater understanding of our democratic journey.
Mr. Ken Ashigbe is the general manager of the Graphic Communications Group Limited.
For us at Graphic, this is a very important event. It is important in several ways. Our mandate is to hold leadership to account, as spelled in the Constitution, Chapter 12. Our role also is to ensure that we act as agents of development. A critical thing that currently in our country we face is the lack of the reading culture. And for the reading culture to thrive in any environment, it is important that the writing culture is also brought up.
The 10-chapter book is written in simple language and has relevant photographs and cartoons to add a bit of humor. The book also has the opinions and critique of the judgment as well as behind-the-scenes happenings. The first book was sold for 10,000 Ghana cedis.
Thank you very much.